All right. Good morning, everyone. It is Monday. You guys are doing great. Thank you for our West Coast folks. Charles Swamber hopping on. We got some Houston folks, and everyone pretty much is here in Dallas. So just glad to see you guys. And for those that are co-hosts, please let people in, and we will get started with kind of our slides. So big week this week, everyone. I hope you are fired up as I am. We are a part of this network, but we are no longer just going to be We Partners Network. We're going to be combining and collaborating with so many other organizations you can't even imagine. But our mission doesn't change. Our mission is still connecting real estate entrepreneurs, building wealth, building community, and a legacy. And now we get to empower that even faster with our vision. Having 10,000 partners globally, transforming lives, building generational wealth, sharing expertise by 2030. And that's going to happen Thursday. Why? Because when you plug in with another organization, you already have 10,000 partners. And that's how we're going to do it. And we're going to even, this is going to change our vision to even bigger. So, congratulations on Hannah having her first event. She had the Taiwanese news media for real estate. They did a home tour, community tour on Friday. Checked out other places, went to the stockyards, and then came back to have a wee barbecue at the office. The news media was really glad to feel the Texas hospitality, so they were grateful for that, and they're always going to remember that. So, and just want to congratulate our top teams this month for March, the TPT Realty Group, Texas Ace team, and then of course our individual top producer, number 3 by volume, David Nguyen down in Houston. Thanks for our partners for doing production, taking care of their team, and helping the community. Today, great leader Lisa Parento out in Cape Cod is speaking today live at 10 o'clock Central Time. TopAgentsSecrets.com. Please support Tom and Lisa on that. If you get on that call, tell Lisa I said hi. And then tomorrow, Power Hour traction training on Tuesdays, first and third Tuesday every month. If you're looking forward to growth, get people to this call because it's focused on how to attract top talent, how to explain the model, and overcome those fears that you have of explaining the model or inviting people. Fridays, our commercial call with our commercial leader, James Wong. I'm hoping that he's flying back in town. He's been in Europe. He was in Dubai, and hopefully he's back from Europe and well rested to get us started in May. Every week we're on these calls. Please invite guests. Guests are welcome. Our goals, that's why we're live streaming here. Our goal is to share our community. Our goal is not to hide. Our goal is to provide support, motivation at the same time as building leaders together. So deal exchange, first and third Tuesday of each month. Rich Enderlin, great commercial leader, is doing a deal exchange. So if you have a commercial deal that you want to put in the platform and just share that, please hop on that call. Of course, Industrial CRE 101, Charles Swamberg, second Tuesday in the EXP world and Facebook Live. So check that out. And he might be doing a 102 call in the future. Faith in Real Estate every Wednesday, 9:30 to 10:30 at the Coupa Espresso Bar, Irving Bible. I had the pleasure to support last week, and it was great. And Lucia, thank you for your faith and just providing a great space for people to just come together and pray and just kind of having that small group in a sense, but focus on real estate entrepreneurs. Partners in Prosperity, number 5 is coming up May 13th in South Lake. It's going to be even bigger because we got more leaders supporting. I believe we have our Instagram page set up and pushing out, and please help in any way. We have some leaders helping out on the Instagram, on the social media side with Lucia, and just people stepping up. And number 5 is going to be great. So if you're in town May 13th, please invite and let's connect in South Lake at Pacific Table. This Wednesday, very excited. Mo Awad at the age of 20, and having to share why he decided not to finish college yet, not to finish and focus on being an entrepreneur, focus on commercial real estate, and at the same time is plugging in, right? Being consistent, showing up at the office every day, what it takes to be a commercial practitioner, and still learning, right? As a young entrepreneur, where he's going to share those things, and please support. It's important, right, to support our partners. And Paul's going to be kind of sharing the side hustle in real estate and just kind of developing leaders and showing us in great way to share last week how to communicate and add. Paul, you want to share anything about this slide?
Yeah, definitely. For starters, come support Mo. He was voluntold to do his presentation, and he stood up and was very proud. I'm proud of him for standing up. At 20 years old, he's going to be the excuse buster for all of us. Listen, if you're close to my age, we need a lot of people like Mo to help us attract that younger group. That they want to know, is there a place for them? If it's just a bunch of old people, then we're not going to attract the younger people because they're going to look around and say there's not a place for us. So this is a big deal, and Mo's stepping up. At the very least, just go watch him. And I'm going to throw in a little surprise. I'm going to show you how to focus. I'm going to show the plan, but I'm also going to show you how to focus on big things and hit big goals. So it's going to be a great day. I'm loving Wednesday. It's just an absolute blast, and thank you for everybody that's stepping up and supporting. The last thing I'll say on this is consistency, consistency, consistency. If you just decide, hey, I'm going to go every Wednesday just to build consistency in my life, I promise it'll work. So if nothing else, just put that on your calendar. You don't move it. It stays there, and you start building this crazy consistency in your life.
Thank you, Paul. Yeah, being consistent on every Wednesday, seeing other leaders show up, and inviting. Right, we get to meet new people in the industry, and building the culture, and then just sharing who we are. So please invite and support Mo. That's the most important thing, is to support our other leaders in the company. All right. All right. May 1st, David Fan and his team are doing an exclusive walkthrough event at a luxury project that they did, and it was a full-scale luxury rehab. So if you want to hop in on Thursday, May 1st, 1 to 4, locations down there in Dallas. So check that out, and really learning how to raise capital, doing these flips. And they're always constantly raising more capital for the next project. So if you have an investor or you want to take a look at what's going on, please invite and share this flyer and attend. Texas Ace team had their tax appraisal protests on Saturday on the 26th, and they're going to do another one May 3rd this Saturday from 10 to 2. They had 30, 40 families come through and just help protest, go over their CMAs to help give them that report so they can go protest their property taxes. So check that out. Invite. You can do your own events. This is something they decided to do, and we're here to support. All right, Main Street Cafe brunch and learn with real estate professionals, April 29th, tomorrow at 11 in Louisville. Connect with Lori and share this out and invite. If you're in that Louisville area and looks like it's a Denton Social Latinas, if you're a Latina or a Latino, welcome to go. If you're not Latino like me, I attend too. So just connect and build that community and support Lori. All right, All About Production, April 30th on Wednesday morning, 9:30 to 10:30 at the office. The Mandarin speaking group, Teresa Tong and Shelly, will be helping All About Production training series. It's going to be English and in Chinese, but if that's something that you want to invite to, or if you have a team or you have someone that you want to connect them with, please attend and register. All right, our EXP North Texas leaders are coming together They're doing an AI Advantage. That's also April 30th. A lot of things happen on Wednesday from 1 to 4. So after our leadership training and you want to get more training on AI, they will have this at the Metrotex location. There's just a lot of events going on, and you have to pick and choose what's right for you. But at the same time, is they're all different, you know. But these are great things that our company is doing, and they have other leaders speaking on the AI. So if you are in need of that, which we all do, please share and try and attend. All right, May 17th, Brandon Connects. Jessica Garcia and some other leaders are going to be sharing about how to do branding and marketing, and then connecting with people this way. So please check that out. That will be in Dallas. Contact Jessica if you have any other questions. All right, big news, May 20th, free event for our leaders that are growing. If you're wanting to grow, welcome to sign up. But these are really for leaders that are already growing and building their organization. The leaders are flying in, and it's an attraction mastermind. But if you have that desire to say, Daniel, I'm going to grow. If you say that to me and say, I want to come, then please register. If you're on the fence, don't know what to do, this is not for you, because these are the people that are growing the whole company. These are people, when you walk into this room, they have 500, 1,000, 5,000, 10,000, 15,000 people in their organization. That's who's in this room. So if you want to be in this room with those people, please register. If you not even thinking about that, don't come yet, because we have to show presence of people who want it, right? So it's a room surrounding with people who want this. So I know that a lot of people have registered, which is great, but come in that you want it. Don't like ask around and figure out, I don't know if I want to do this or not. No, you want to come in here ready to go, because that's who are the people that's showing up to this event. All right. So just wanted to put that out there. Thank you, everyone, for that. And Fridays, coffee, real estate and coffee. There's a lot of coffee events going on. Paul talks about consistency. Calvin and I made a decision that 8:30 to 9:30 at the local Good Coffee in Plano, that we will be consistent April and May. And we don't know our summer schedule yet. But if somebody wants to take over during the summer, they're welcome to take over, because we meet new people every single week. And it's just making those connections and deals. Like we got a referral deal from it, and we're working on another one today. Someone that texted us last night, like, hey, do you guys do referrals on commercial? Yes. So please connect and support. Regional rallies coming up May 8th in Dallas, May 12th in Houston. Denver is May 2nd. I think Andy was on the call, so make sure that you invite on May 2nd in Denver. If you're not in Denver, and if you know somebody at Atlanta, May 7th in Atlanta, Orlando, May 7th, this is the whole list. You can invite people to these rallies. May 7th in Dallas, our brokers are doing a meet and greet at our office. I don't know if we have that on our slide, but May 7th at our office in Plano, the EXP Texas brokers are coming together to do a meet and greet during lunch. I think I'm going to be cooking burgers for lunch that day. So please invite people to meet our brokers. They just want to connect, because the rallies get so busy where it's hard to meet our brokers, but our brokers are coming in from all over Texas to come to see you guys. Build Conference in Dallas, July 30, 31st. Put that on your calendar. If you're in town, if you're not in town, guess what? You can invite. And they're going to have Build all over the country. Build also in Barcelona in September. Check those dates out if you can make those and invite. These are important events that you can attend to, and your future partners should attend. Boston will be August 7th to the 8th. I'll be speaking in Boston. Fast Cap, make sure that your team, if you're new in the business or 2 years in, and you want a refresher and build your foundation, it's important to check out these Fast Cap classes, Fast Cap Zoom classes online. Barcelona, I just got word that I will be flying to Europe in June. So I will be in Barcelona for EXPCon. For those that are wanting to go, I need to get my ticket. And then at the same time is I will figure out my itinerary where I'm going into Europe instead of Asia because it was a big pivot. I was supposed to go to Asia, and then wife said Europe again. So that's where we're going. It'll probably be a shorter trip this time, Paul, but it'll still be good because I'm gonna be connecting with people. Supposed to go to Switzerland in May. That's still up there. I'm putting it out there. I have a 55 year for my college is 55 years old. They're doing a reunion, and I see a lot of my classmates that are flying back to this time on WhatsApp. So I'm putting it out there. We'll see. But it'll be on, if I do go, it'll be May 22nd, 23rd, right after the big leadership event. So, but I look forward and trying to connect with people. If not this time, but in Barcelona and Europe. EXP University, please check out those classes. It's always ongoing, always new stuff. And join our Facebook community, WhatsApp group, and make sure you check our website. We have a lot of stuff going on. And that is it for the slides. What we want to add next time is co-sponsorship. I do want to share more about co-sponsorship, what that means. There is a slide, EXP Toolkit slash, is it exptoolkit.com slash co-sponsorship. It should be the link for the co-sponsorships. We'll add that next time, or we can find it and put it on the chat. So now the important stuff. Let's share some wins. Let's get excited. Let's push each other and raise those digital hands and let's go. We got a lot going on this week. So yes, thank you, Jennifer, for putting the EXP Toolkit co-sponsorship. There's videos there, there's links, there's the FAQ. Please read that. If you understand the power of collaborating with bigger leaders, right? If like Noel's new, right, in real estate, he can connect with other leaders together. He has Paul, right? Great leader. Imagine adding a second one for your team in the future. Anyway, Paul, take it away.
All right. Thank you, Daniel. And thank you so much for doing this call every Monday and committing to doing it every Monday. I know you've got a crazy busy schedule, so thank you so much. Man, we have a phenomenal week. By Friday of this week, we will have a total of 4 listings. I have to jump off this call early today because I'm headed to Melissa, Texas. It's a done deal. We're getting it signed, putting up the coming soon sign today. And so it's just happening in terms of transactions. I'm excited about that. I've always loved being the one that like to prove it to myself. Like I can build a team of 1,000 people and do a lot of transactions and do a mentorship program and do a coaching program. I just want to throw as much in it as I can. And we're just excited. Carolyn's doing a phenomenal job of helping me. It's not all me. I do have a counterpart, a partner in this deal who does tremendous work talking to clients when I can't talk to them. So, but we will have 4 listings up this Friday, which we're really, really excited about that. Last week we got our big deal signed for I think 1.2 million on a buy on a new property, new construction, I should say. I'm still learning all the verbiage. And that was fun. It was fun to go out and hang out with them last Tuesday and get them all signed up and done and just spending the day with them. It was cool. They jumped in the car with us. We drove around with them, checked out some other houses. Just fun time. And it was kind of cool because everything that I try to teach on when it comes to sales and transactions, I was actually sharing this with the guy, the husband, because he asked me and I joked with him and I said, "Hey, I just want to let you know something. I don't really like real estate agents." And he goes, "Neither do I." And I said, "Yeah." Because they're focused on all the wrong things. They're not focused on building relationships, building relationships, building relationships. That's the top 3 things you got to do is build a relationship, build a relationship, build a relationship. Not square footage, not this, not that. That stuff's important, but that's all side. And when you're focused on all the numbers, you're trying to hide from the fact that this is a highly intensive marketing game that we're all in. And you got to market yourself, man. And so I had fun chatting with him about just my philosophy And then I told him, I said, yeah, I'm brand new to real estate. He goes, no way. And most people wouldn't do that on a huge deal like that. But I said, the heck with it. I'm going to roll the dice. I don't care. And you just again, it's just building. I've never watched Tom Ferry, never seen Tom Ferry, Daniel, but TC talks about him all the time. So I said, you know what, my man TC watches him all the time. Let me show some respect to TC. Let me watch Tom Ferry, and I was shocked of whatever books he's read, I've read. Whoever coached him's coached me. It's amazing the people skills, the focus on income producing activity, and the coaching program that we're building right now, which is all based on. Well, I'm going to shut up and leave it at that. But we're excited. And then, of course, May 1st, Jennifer said it before anybody got on the phone today. The new book rolls out that I wrote. The ebook rolls out officially on May 1st. The paperback is in pre-order till May 10th. And that's not even in pre-order at the moment, but it will be hopefully by the end of the day. And so we just got a lot happening. I know I've missed something there in terms of wins for the week, but we're excited. Oh, yes, this is the big one. We have put together a funnel on YouTube for attraction purposes that I am just so excited about. I can't sleep because it's all based off of my philosophy of income producing activity, building people, building a legacy, doing transactions, building a legacy, doing transactions to pay the bills, attracting to build a legacy. Bump, 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 do it over and over, keep doing it over and over, and just rock and roll. So I'm just blessed that Colin Who said to me, what are you going to do next? Right? I mean, thank God that man said those words to me. What are you going to do next? Because had he not said that, I'd never met my man, Daniel, my running partner for the rest of my business life right now, Daniel Ing. I wouldn't have met the man, and I wouldn't have met all you wonderful people. So just think about that when you're talking to people out there and you're thinking, well, maybe he don't want it. Maybe, I heard someone say a couple weeks ago, well, he makes too much money. He wouldn't want to join us. Keep in mind, I sold my company for 7 figures, high 7 figures, and it'll end up being 8 when we go public. So, I mean, hey, ask what you doing next. Thank you, Colin. If he's listening right now, give that man a hug, or hopefully I'll be able to give him a hug soon. But love you guys. Thank you for this. Thank you for this whole thing, Daniel. This is just fun, dude.
Thank you, Paul. Thank you for your energy. Thank you for your leadership. Thank you for your friendship and your family as well, Tamara and your daughter and everyone that I haven't met all your whole family, but yes, all of them as well. So thank you for that. And May 1st is big. Yes, book is coming out, co-sponsorship's coming out, and guess what else is May 1st? Our We Partners official video challenge, 30 days in 30 videos in 30 days. All right. I want all of us to get on this and go viral and really push yourself to the next level doing these videos. Jimmy Todd is doing it, right? He's new in the business. I've been seeing his videos. He's learning. He's doing the explosion. I see the stuff on CapCut. People follow us, right? And don't think it's silly. It's pushing yourself to be a better leader. It's pushing yourself to get out of your comfort zone and doing these videos. It can be very simple. Don't overthink it. All right. I want everyone to do it. Tag We Video, hashtag We Partners Network, and that's also We Video. And let's take this viral. Let's really show up. The coffee one that I did with Calvin so far has 2,200 hits or views, on Reels, right? Big or small, I don't know. But that's more than I get with my photos, right? So check that out and be consistent, and do a video that's at least 1 minute. Don't do too long, but 1 minute is kind of the key right now. What the Reels is telling me. Add captions to it. CapCut does it all. All right. You can try their free version, but I want you to challenge yourself that everyone should be doing this for the next 30 days, and we'll take it from there. Is there a prize? Who knows? It's not about the prize. It's about you. The prize is that you did it. So let's all do it together and help each other out with it. If you don't want to do it by yourself, find somebody, grab somebody, talk to somebody. All right, Noel, take it away.
Good morning, everybody. Sorry for the background noise. I am walking on the treadmill here this morning. I get my heart pumping. So wins for this past week. Last Wednesday, Paul allowed for me to walk up in the front to talk about ways in which how to communicate, which that was my very first time being in front of all of you guys on our Wednesday. So to me, that is definitely a win because that's just the start of what I presume to be many in the future. The next win that I have is I actually connected with a few individuals, one on TikTok to do a brunch for, just new people in the area getting together for brunches. And it's crazy that Paul talked about, looking for that younger crowd of individuals because that TikTok alone was specifically tailored to how does 35, any people in their 30s, young 30s who are new to the Dallas area make friends and connect and, talk to one another. So I, reached out, got the information for that brunch. I'm excited for that. I also, as, just continuously trying to find ways and how to connect with people. I actually connected with some other individuals to do yoga sessions every weekend in Little Elm at the beach. And I actually found those individuals on the Ring Community app. So I think Paul said it to me one time. He said, nothing specific works, but everything works, or something like that. Just try to find a way to connect with individuals, especially with being brand new. Maybe one day I could train on that. Coming to the
All right.
area brand new and meeting people. But yeah, those are my wins so far for the week, and I look forward to some more. Thank you, Daniel, for allowing me to talk.
Thank you, Noel. And it was great to hear your story a little bit, just a glimpse of it on Wednesday and get to know you a little bit better. So it's great to hear that. Charles in LA, take it away.
I had a great working relationship with Josie Lynn. I believe she's one of your partners. Anyway, but 20 to 50,000 square foot requirement here in Inland Empire. And important thing in Inland Empire here in the Los Angeles area, industrial-wise, Riverside County is a free trade zone. So imagine with all of the all of the tariffs and stuff coming in, they could actually bring goods in with no tariff, at least coming inbound. I could figure it out. So great opportunity. I'm looking forward to the co-sponsorship thing. As I recall, I tried to go through the steps, or at least one of them, and I don't think it's in there yet, right? It doesn't start until what, June 1st?
No,
Or May 1st.
May 1st, this Thursday will start.
Okay.
We have that link. The co-sponsorship link is in the chat.
Yeah.
Look over that. If you have any questions, Charles, let me know. Let's
Yeah.
get on it because you and I can co-sponsor people. You and
Okay.
anyone can co-sponsor. So it doesn't limit us anymore, right? So this is a
Yeah.
beautiful thing. So, and very powerful.
Yep. Anyway, that's all I got. Thanks.
Thank you, Charles.
Oh, and it is going to be 102, and we're going to do it second and fourth Tuesdays of every month now.
All right, we got to upgrade. We got to upgrade.
I'll send the flyer in the chat, and you can update it. Thanks.
Thank you, Charles. Come on, everyone, raise those hands, physical hands. Give me some physical hands if you can't do your digital hand. Oh, there's Andy Lara. You're on mute, Andy. You're on mute. There you go.
Happy Monday, everybody. Thank you for coming to here every Monday and give the positive vibe to me and to everybody, okay? Wins, I had the closing last week. I have 2 under contract and trying to get another under contract today. A big win to me is I've been trying to be consistent with video recording. So what me and my friend do is we do an hour of recording whenever we could. And from that hour of recording, we use a software to chop it into like 20 short clips. So if you haven't tried it, give it a try. Just ask a friend to chat with you for an hour, whatever you want to chat about. And use a tool to cut it. And that's it. Then you can post it. That's it for me. Thank you.
And Andy's doing like a Rush Hour 4 type thing, right? Jackie Chan, Chris Rock type thing. I don't know. All right.
Has been ditching me. So
Yeah,
I'm working on it.
that's good. Thank you, Andy. Teresa Tong, take it away. I know you had a team event last night doing crawfish and karaoke. I know you invited me. You didn't tell me it was a team event. I would have came.
We did. Thank you so much. And yeah, I think that was the big win and the highlight of my week. Last week, actually, I just picked up a couple of clients for listing and for sale and leases, and not a big deal. One client for a commercial lease, and I think the biggest thing was I actually did the videos every day. Uh, try to keep it up. And I had to say that I thought the last time Daniel said it was 30-day challenge, I thought it was already official. So I took the challenge and I didn't realize that wasn't official. And now it's the real official one.
I gave you a pre-test to get prepared yourself. So Teresa's ahead of the
Well,
game. Teresa's
oh
ahead of the
well,
game.
I didn't know that was a free test. Anyway, I was looking forward to that $1,000 awards, by the way. Okay, I was just kidding.
Pesos.
Okay, I think I really learned a lot to myself, and we had a team event last night just because a lot of our team members are young ladies, and they're used to having team building events at homes or more private areas. So I decided to do a home event with them. We had about 10 people showed up. It was pretty good. And yeah, we had crawfish and we had karaoke. Everybody had a good time. We had a good bonding with a couple of our new agents and new friends. And there are a couple ladies that are studying their exams and trying to get their licenses. So it was really nice. Um, that's it. We didn't have a lot. I didn't have a lot of things. I guess I just want to encourage everyone. If I can do the video thing, you can do it too.
That's
Oh,
right.
I got it. Oh, by the way, my husband joined the EXP. You all know that a couple of weeks ago, and last week we had a phone call with someone in the corporate trying to set up the co-sponsorship. But I don't know where that goes, and hopefully it will go through. We'll see. If it goes through, I'll let you know.
That's right. Appreciate Bruce for hopping on to the organization and being a partner with us, and able to be eligible to be co-sponsored. So it's great for that, and appreciate that very much. And let's go. And Teresa, doing the videos, challenge yourself has been great. It got you out of the comfort zone, right? And that just proves that anyone can do it. And just that's why it's a challenge, right?
Yeah.
So thank you for helping us and providing that leadership this month. Let's all do it together, and let's get your team to do it together, because doing these aren't for us. This is
Right.
for all of us.
Right.
So, all right, thank you.
Thank
Gabby
you. Thanks, Daniel, for
Roja.
help.
Gabby Roja.
Good morning. Good morning. It's been a while that it's the last time that I speak here. So today it's a great day for me because the last 2 weeks, and thanks Paul because he challenged me to do in a class in English, and after that I set my by myself the challenge to open to the American market. And in the last 2 weeks, I have a really good experience with that. I have a couple of clients in English. So thank you, Paul. Thank you all you guys for the support. And that is the main things. We are families, we are friends, but also I found vitamins people here, people that inspire you. The beauty of this is that it's not a competition anymore. It's about being inspiring for others. I found this and in this group, people that connect with you and push you to be a better version of you. So thanks, guys, and I am more than grateful to be here.
Thank you, Gabby. Yes, anything is possible. Diversify and just believing in yourself, you can do it. And there's plenty of opportunities, right? But you yourself have to invest in yourself, create that. And the thing is, as a group, we inspire each other, right? We inspire, right? That's another hashtag we should have. We inspire. So, Gabby, thank you, and Ernesto as well. You you both as a power couple are really taking it to the next level, and you're inspiring other people just by sharing that story. And yes, and we are family. That's very important. Jasmine, if you're not following Jasmine on social media, you better be following her. Gotta hit the unmute button. There it is. I
Got it. I'm still
helped you
figuring
out.
it out. It's crazy that you commend me on my social media, but I still can't figure out Zoom. I don't know what it is. I finally figured out how to put the hand, but now I can't figure out the mute. But I had my first buyer's consult yesterday, and it went really well. And the one I was supposed to originally have last week that I talked about is rescheduled for this week. So I'm really excited about that. And I'm excited for the Zoom that we have with Jamie to talk about with Girls with Grits with the co-sponsoring. I'm really excited about that. It's tomorrow at 10. So yeah, just a lot of good things. I'm really grateful and excited, and yeah.
Yes, and the excitement is contagious, right? And for those that are been in the industry long enough, do you remember your first buyer consult? Do you remember your first listing? How nervous that could be, right? That's what Jasmine's feeling right now. But once she overcomes that, closes her first deal, second deal, third deal, it's just gonna keep on coming. But don't give up, right? Because the first 2 years of real estate is the hardest, and a lot of people quit. Why? It's because they dry up their pipeline. They don't build their foundation. In this business, as being an entrepreneur, you gotta build your foundation, right? If you're not building your foundation, it's not gonna last, right? So, are you building your foundation on sand, right? What are you building it on, right? Got to build it on rock, right? So, Judy Wang, let's go. Coach Judy Wang, true entrepreneur here. Oh, you're on mute. She's excited.
No.
There you go.
Well, when you talk about foundation, actually, that's what I was going to talk about. That foundation for me, throughout this year, I actually recently just realized it's about CRM and calling and follow up. So for me is, that's something I know I need to do, but I don't like to do. But throughout, like I said, talking about coaching, we all build of habit. We're all doing things out of habit, and things that we like to do, we tend to do that. And then things we don't like to do, although it's important and need to do, we tend to wait till last and then eventually didn't do it. And then day after day after day, it's like, why don't I have business? Why don't I have business? It's because I didn't do the foundation. So, and last Wednesday, I was at Paul's, the event at 10 o'clock. And after that, I was talking to June from Teresa's group, and they said, oh, let's go to lunch. And then June invited Frank, Ona. And then so we then went to lunch. And so and then Frank was like, oh, I'm going to start doing the call tomorrow at the office. Why don't you come? I was like, okay. I've been meaning to do, the calling, time blocking, but I work at home. So it's like when I'm at home, I tend to hide, I know I need to call, but I don't call. But I hide under doing paperwork and stuff. Feel like, okay, I'm doing something. But Frank was like, okay. Then I'm like, okay, this is my chance. Okay, I know I had, let me just go see what's up. And then the next day it's raining, and Frank got sore throat. He didn't come. And you remember that it was pouring, thunder, raining. And June was like, do you think you're still coming today? I'm like, in my mind, I'm like, okay, this isn't out for me to say, well, the rain is too hard. I don't want to go. But I forced myself, okay, let me just go. And sure enough, she was there. I was there. And you have no idea, just two of us, that energy, that because I feel like, okay, this is why I'm here. I got to call. I purposely didn't take my mouse, didn't do anything. I just, use, because I'm supposed to be on the phone, not be on the computer. So all these things, I prepare myself internally to do this. So, and then sure enough, my CRM say, okay, call this person. And then this person I call, I don't remember who this person was. And then he answered the phone. I mean, it was a realtor because, I do loans. So I call realtor. And then sure enough, it's the realtor I haven't seen and talked to for over a year and a half. And then we start talking and just build relationship. And then one call after another. And then she, we have company. We talk to each other about the calls, about, how to help each other. And like I said, that energy, I just feel like, if I stay home, I feel like I would just do paperwork. I would not be calling. So change your environment, have an accountability partner, and do the calls, follow up, and that's what I intend to do more.
Thank you, Judy. Thank you, Judy. One of the value props in We Partners is we do have a physical office in Plano. That office is your office. Not everyone has an EXP, right? Well, we have a cloud-based company, so that's a value. You need to leverage that, right? You look at Alex and Charlie; they meet their teams all the time. Ton uses it. Judy uses the Hearst office and meets their team in the Hearst location, and that's gonna be another hub. We're going to be spending some money building out that space to create a coffee shop. And the reason why I keep on saying that is because I'm putting it out there to make it happen. Like if I don't talk about it and I don't set the vision and create this coffee shop, co-working space, it's never going to happen. But there's going to be someone out there that's going to like, hey, I can run this coffee shop, or hey, I know somebody that can help out and partner up with this idea. But this is our space. Like leverage that, right? And especially with co-sponsoring, the co-sponsors would love to use our space now, right? That's the value prop I have as a co-sponsor, right? So leverage what you have. I mean, and the thing is, you get to use it. You get to build your organization, leverage it. So please think about all these things. Sam, take it away from Boston. Sam Tang. There you are.
I hear you. Make sure I put on speaker because my headset is not always the best, even though it's an Apple. Okay, so small changes. Just to reiterate what everybody's saying. My background, real estate since '98, a mortgage loan officer since 2002. And I went to school for finance. So I want to slow you guys down for a second. If you are going to be transactional the rest of your life, you're leaving a lot of money on the table. Let me give you why. One client, for the life of that one client, can give you 50,000 plus. The average is 117,000 of commission that one client can give you for a lifetime. So imagine that. So you are transactional. Daniel Ng works with a client and then buys a house, don't talk to them for 5 or 10 years, expecting that client to refer business to him or her in the future. While I step in, I pick up that client because I provide lifetime value, right? And then he should have been making 100,000 from this client lifetime, but Daniel didn't follow up. And then that client found his brother-in-law's friend who does real estate and has a really good follow-up system. And then they come in and do it. So another analogy. Assume that we can put $10 away, $300 a month, times 12, that's $3,600 a year. If you do that for 30 years at 8%, the compound interest effect will give you about 400,000. Now, if you double your effort and save $20 a day, and that'll give you $600 a month, that is going to be 900,000. So instead of 400,000, you have 900,000. So I want everybody to kind of slow it down and say, damn, I need to change my mindset of a transactional real estate agent into a lifetime agent. Because once you're able to provide the value for those clients and do the follow-up, if you're not liking the follow-up, then attract a newbie agent that is in your organization and then built it on the commission closed deal. So have that new agent in your organization. All they do is follow up with your past clients and simply say this: "Hey, Daniel, did you like closing that house with us last year? I just want to follow up to see if you enjoy our service. And by the way, do you have any referrals that any of the families that you want my service to buy or sell a home?" Right? Let that person help you, right? Because that is going to be an agent you're going to mentor at a 60-40, assuming you're the mentor for the first 3 deals. And then you just do the things you love to do, which is the front end sell piece. The back end, the newbies need to learn the system. They don't mind making all those follow-up calls because you give them a lead, they know what to do the follow-up call. But as agents, most of the time we just get the commission with transactional. It's like, what's that thing called? One night. I'm not gonna finish that sentence, right? One night. Just leave it at there. That's all I got for you, Daniel. Thank you for calling on me. Thank you.
Thank you, Sam. Yes, the power in the FU, right? The FU is very important. The follow up. All right, who else we got? Judy Ratsamy Saldana, calling on you, my business
I didn't
partner.
raise my hand.
Doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. You're getting called.
Oh, let's see what good things have been happening. All the good things, just seeing everybody grow, everybody just connect. I think that's the biggest thing. I just see that our relationships are getting deeper within our organization. So that's really cool. Can't wait for the demo of this particular office space at Village Plaza for it to be turned into a coffee shop. Unlimited coffee, right, Daniel?
That's right. That's right.
Just
I'll give you unlimited water. You bring your own coffee beans.
That's fine. I got my mushroom coffee. That's what I need.
All right.
But yes, I think that we've got several listings that are coming up. We've got a lot of referrals. Joel has really been on top of plugging into different organizations to get those referrals and been really consistent. I see that Katie and Jenny are on this call. They show up all the time. And I know that we had Laotian New Year's over this weekend, so everybody's kind of recovering and still has family in town. So we're still entertaining, we're still shuffling people around to the airports, but see, Jenny and Katie are still here. So proud of my friends, proud of everybody here that has shown up, and let's crush Monday.
That's great. Thank you. Rashada. I got to see Rashada last week in the rain.
Good morning. Good morning. So happy to be here. Of course, I'm happy to be surrounded by such a positive crew, a motivating crew, and supportive. Appreciate all of you. Sold a house yesterday. And I have, yes, yay. Didn't close, but sold it to him. It's a new build. So we're closing in hopefully a month. Have a commercial deal I just closed, an event center. And I'm working on and the restaurant finally opened. It was about 6 months, but anyway, finally opened in Louisville. It's Roland Jamaica Chicken, if you guys want to visit. Round Grove and 35. And just looking for some more good deals so I can build my subdivision. So still working on it, keep my eyes on the prize, and hopefully getting some new partners this year. So I'm working on that with Daniel. Thank you so much, Daniel, for taking your time out to visit.
Not hopefully, you will.
I will. I'm building a team of 20 in 2025. Woohoo!
That's right. And with these commercial clients, when you guys are doing tenant reps and there's a grand opening, create a flyer, invite people.
Yes,
right?
actually, I was just thinking about that at the restaurant.
Yeah, it just makes some noise. It's your client. You
Yes.
represented them. Just share that. So don't be
I'm
a
going to
secret
fill the
agent.
house.
That's right. Thank you, Rashada.
Thank you.
I know there's other folks on here that are on. Lucia, did you share? Not yet.
Hi. I am so grateful for the people that show up for FIRE. It seems, we consistently are having new people join. We had an all gents group last week. That was like amazing. Just I love the relationships that we get to make in this business and to support each other and to encourage each other and to lift each other up. So super grateful for that. And I will ask for some prayers if I may. I've got several listings and we're just not getting activity. And so they're all over town. They're all different reasons and different properties and different values. And it just seems that we're just not getting activity. So I would love for some prayers on that today. Thank you.
Thank you. I think that'd be a good video challenge for us to use Lucia's listing to promote and just like, share out there. And there's ways to do it. There's so many ways. So I think that's all for the folks that have their camera on. For those that don't, I know that you might be busy. Hopefully we can get these cameras on next week. Challenge. May 1st, there's a lot of things going on. So co-sponsorship, I'm going to end it with this. It's a very powerful tool not to use these leaders to work side and side with. Because these leaders have proven the model that this model works. And the thing is, they're sharing different things, right? So I want you to connect with these leaders, follow them on social media, see who they are, make that connection, because it's like you have a connection with me as well, and we partners in the being part of this Panda Pack group. But at the same time, we can do more than that, right? And that's a blessing, For 15 years in EXP, we didn't have this. This is brand new. This is a new thing that's kind of scary in a sense. We don't know where it's going to take us, but the leadership is there. Leo Pereira, our CEO of the company, Glenn Sanford, our founder, that's running international right now. They're all excited for continued growth and finding more leaders, right? So for you that's on this call, every single person can do it, but you have to want it. Okay. So tell yourself this week when you're thinking about, what is this co-sponsorship? How will it help me, my family, the community? And if you have questions, guess what? Give me a text. I'm a text away. I will respond. If I don't respond, there's something wrong. You better call my wife and say, hey, is Daniel okay? All right. So just know that this is a very positive thing. It's something that we all should leverage. And at the same time as it gets to connect everyone together. Okay. So think about it this week. Please look at that EXP toolkit. Look over the chart that I've shared out. If you don't have it, let me know. I'll text it to you. It's on my phone. I'll text it right away. And we're going to have more conversations on this, because imagine that you connect with 20 leaders in a co-sponsorship opportunity. You're getting 20 resources of leaders of different mindset, people coming together, right? That's going to empower your whole business. For us commercial brokers, guess what? We're gonna be tapping into their organizations of thousands of people. That's referrals. If you're not thinking about referral business, that's important, right? How can we're as commercial practitioners, we can tap into 90,000, but there's still like a missing component. How do you you have to build those relationships? But by having your co-sponsor come in as leader, guess what? You're tapped into their whole organization to connect with more people faster. You have to look at it. How do you connect faster with people? So that's just one idea. So I have a lot of ideas about it. Please contact me. We're going to be setting up Zoom calls per week regarding growth in our organization. Brandon, thank you for texting me late last night and saying, hey, or the other day, we should be doing growth calls within our organization, separate from Mondays, separate from Wednesdays, but just have a specific call for growth. And I think it's needed now. We have a lot of leaders that are willing to come together, and we'll figure out a time. As leaders, let's figure out what's the right time, because that's always the hardest thing, to try to figure out how can we get on a call that's the right time so we can have majority of us there. So thank you, everyone. It is 10 o'clock, or 2 minutes still. Appreciate everyone getting on the call. You guys crush it. See you guys Wednesday. It's my anniversary, so depending on what's scheduled, I'm leaving that day open. But if you see me, great. If you don't see me, just know that I am spending time with my wife and doing something and maybe doing chores. I don't know. We'll see. But you guys have a blessed week, and I will see you guys next week, Monday. Please invite Jimmy. Thursday,
Hasta
big day for us.
luego. Bye bye.
Yes. Bye bye, guys. Bye bye.